Happy Monday, guys. We're focused on the hang power snatch in Monday's classes. Warm-up is going to be 2 rounds, 30 seconds per station, starting with a 30-second hollow hold. So you're going to keep your lower back rounded, trying to push into the ground. Feet are squeezed together and off the ground, and the shoulders are also off the floor. You can't really see it because of the hoodie, but Rebecca's shoulders are, there we go, off the ground. So one way you can practice this is to go into just a tuck position. So if Rebecca tucks her knees in, right there. And so in this position, she should be able to roll and keep her lower back on the ground. So from this position, you can extend one leg out in front of you, then both legs, and then finally hands overhead. So that's kind of an easy progression in case this is a little bit of a challenge. So after your 30 seconds, we're gonna go 30 seconds of air squats, where we're gonna try to do these with the arms overhead. So arms straight up. And then we're trying to fight the urge to lower the chest forward or drop the chest down. So keeping the hands overhead for the air squat. Then we'll go into 30 seconds of active Samsons. So hands still overhead, interlaced together, long step forward. We can keep the back knee off the floor. And notice we have a long step so that the front foot, the knee stays right above the toe at the bottom. And then finally, grab a PVC pipe. Do a few pass-throughs to establish your snatch grip on the bar, wide grip. And then we're gonna hold the bar overhead and finish with PVC overhead squats. Rebecca keeps her elbows locked out. She's pushing up into the bar. And notice the bar sits right behind her head, above the top of her back. So that should be a stacked position, bars above the back and above the middle of the foot. So we're gonna go 30 seconds per position, 2 rounds each, and then go into the snatch barbell warm-up, and then we'll go into some strength work next. Monday's class workout will start with a hang power snatch EMOM. Every minute for 10 minutes, we're gonna perform 2 hang power snatches. So we use a wide grip on the bar so that the bar sits in the hips. So if Rebecca dips into the hip position, the bar stays in that hip crease. Her shoulders are back behind the bar and her shoulders are vertical above the hips. Then if she lowers the bar down to above the knee, the hang, her shoulders come forward in front of the bar and the hips and knees are pushed back behind the bar. So if she comes back from this position to the hip position, notice her torso angle changes. It goes from shoulders forward to shoulders back. So let's show a couple full speed reps, 2 hang power snatches. So going from just above the knee, bringing the bar to the hips, and then using the hips to jump the barbell up. Show a couple where we jump off the ground and move our feet also. So especially when that bar gets heavy, we'll want to make sure we're leaving the floor to emphasize using the feet. Awesome. And relax. The class workout is going to be no air, 15 minutes, as many rounds as possible. Start with 30 air squats. Feet are wider than the shoulders. Hips pass below the knees. Hips open all the way at the top of each rep. Then 20 hang power snatches. These are going to be light weights, 75 for men, 55 for ladies. Rebecca, can you show us cycling these right from the hip on the way down? So if the bar is light enough, you can receive it right in that hip snatch position and then jump the hips up into your next rep. Notice she keeps her elbows pulled back rather than swinging the bar out in front of her. Keep the bar close to the chest and then quickly turn over the elbows and lock out overhead. And then after your 20 reps, 10 strict pull-ups. We forgot to wipe off the bar, so it's a little slippery right now. So without using the hips, try to keep a hollow body position with the feet out in front of you and perform 10 strict pull-ups. These are a challenging movement. We want to get through at least 3 rounds of this workout in the 15 minutes. If you think you're going to be breaking down to slow 1s or 2s on the strict pull-ups, you can mix these up. You can either go like 3 or 4 reps strict, followed by the remainder with a band, or even some ring rows. So knock out 1 or 2 good strict pull-ups each round, and then proceed to finish out the set with some ring rows. For the home gym variation, the only movement that's going to change is instead of the barbell power snatches, we're going to do 20 single dumbbell hang power snatches. So both heads of the dumbbell touch the floor between the feet in a single motion. Oh yeah, from the hang. So you're right. So you stand up that first rep and then the dumbbell does not have to touch the floor. Let's do switching hands every 5 reps. So stand up, a little bit of a swing through the hips, and in one motion bringing the dumbbell overhead. Notice there is that little bit of elbow bend, so the dumbbell doesn't swing quite like a kettlebell, but there is that up and down motion. So we're gonna switch hands every 5 reps for 20. Otherwise, the home gym variation of this workout stays the same. We'll finish with the week 2 progression of our stamina squats. This week we're going on the minute times 10, so 5 rounds total. The barbell is going to be loaded at 57% of your 1 rep max front squat. On the first minute, we're going to perform 4 front squats. So we hold the bar with a loose grip on top of the shoulders, right at the neck, and trying to keep the elbows up and the midline engaged. We pass through a full squat for 4 reps. Then we'll re-rack the bar. On the second minute, you're gonna perform 8 back squats with the same barbell. So unrack in the back rack position, deep breath at the top of each rep, descend through a full depth squat each rep. You're gonna alternate for 5 total rounds of each movement. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you tomorrow.